Well, Bills Mafia, it's happened again. The Buffalo Bills have somehow found a way to grab a defeat right out of the jaws of victory as they lose in overtime to the Philadelphia Eagles. I couldn't be happier. Oh yeah, best believe I couldn't be happier. I was actually prepared to hop on and make a video and warn my fellow Dolphin fans that this Bills team is back. And they're looking pretty badass out there in the rain, laying it down on the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, that first half for Buffalo was textbook. Hurts couldn't get anything going. But by the end of the game, the Buffalo Bills got served a Hurts donut. Bills Mafia in fucking tears all over the internet. And spare me the shit about referees. I don't give a fuck. The referees haven't been consistent all year, and they've been rooting for the Eagles all season, obviously. I mean, I was half expecting them to pan the camera on the refs and them to be fucking fist bumping as Jalen Hurts walks into the end zone to win the game. But you know what? No one spares Dolphins fans the excuses, alright, or these other fan bases. We just move on. And that's the thing about Bills Mafia. They're there with the excuses, the rain, the sun, the refs, anything but you lost the fucking game. I mean, they gave it to you. The refs gave you that roughing the passer call, which essentially should have been the game. That should have been it. But it wasn't. It was not the game. Overtime. I mean, Josh Allen had his chances and he played a remarkable game. I am not a Josh Allen hater. I don't hate any particular player on the Buffalo Bills. I have no beef with any Bills player. No, my beef is with their fans. Their fans, I can't stand them. And if you're a Bills fan out there listening, look, it might not personally be you. In fact, I'd say most of my friends are Buffalo Bills fans. But that doesn't stop me from whipping out my meat and pissing all over your fucking grave. I mean, let me show you something. I'm actually going to pull out my phone and play the voice message that I sent a good friend of mine as the Buffalo Bills lost today.
Hey Marshall, would you like a Hurts donut? Oh, I would love one, Sam. Boom! The Buffalo Bills fucking lose again.
So I don't know what you'll do with this information, but I at least hope it shows that this is all in good fun, and I don't want anyone to feel personally attacked by my joy over the Buffalo Bills losing, besides Tony Romo. I can't fucking listen to him. I mean, he slobs all over Josh Allen's fucking cock for 3 hours. It's just awful. I've never heard anything like it. I don't know if they're best pals and out of the fucking field or what's going on here. But in overtime, game on the line, and an obvious corner route is what was called, and Allen just misses him. And he's sitting there justifying it, saying, well, Gabe Davis should have just went straight because he had his guy beat. I mean, get the fuck out of here. I mean, I cannot listen to Tony Romo. I can't stand him. He's a mediocre quarterback, and he's an even worse analyst. I mean, unbelievable. Listen to that guy literally suck off Josh Allen for 3 hours, and then at the end, he's got nothing to say. When Josh Allen throws a pick, he has nothing negative to say. And I'm not sitting here saying Josh Allen is a bad quarterback. In fact, I think him and Tua Tagovailoa are probably about equal. That's a video for another day that I'm actually preparing to make, where I'll actually be defending Josh Allen a little bit against the cohort of Dolphins fans. However, he does have flaws to his game, and you can't just ignore him like Tony Romo does. And it's not about to get any easier. After their bye week, they're going to play the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead. And to be honest, I think Buffalo could win that game. But then what? Then they got to play the Dallas Cowboys, who I think match up perfectly with Buffalo. I mean, Buffalo's going to have to win probably both these next two games to stay alive. And for my Dolphin fans out there, look, I mean, it's about to get real. You're being handed a golden opportunity. A golden opportunity. You gotta win these games. You should win. But we'll talk more about that on Wednesday. I just wanted to pull out my balls and slam them on the table while all the Bills fans around weep. I mean, I actually smile to the thought of a child in his youth as a Bills fan watching this game, and then by the end being in tears because the Bills couldn't pull off a game that they had won with the season on. All right, I had to cut the mic on myself there a little bit because I started to go a little bit off the rails. I started to get a little bit silly-willy on them. All right, I cut the mic. I spared your ears. But your feelings were not spared today. All right, I'm getting out of here. Bills Mafia in shambles. Woo-hoo!